Welcome to the Nether Highway Hub. The term highway was coined by 2b2t players. When you play on Anarchy servers like 2b2t or 9b9t, you have to build very far away or people are going to easily find your base and destroy it. For every 1 block traveled in the Nether, that's 8 blocks in the overworld. So for all the portals that you can see, the distance here would be 8 times more in the overworld. In the center here, we have the main Nether portal hub. So if I go through this portal, I'll end up at the giant portal in the overworld at 0-0. Inside the portals, there's 4 double chests. They're all filled with oak boats. In Minecraft, there's a cool mechanic with boats. If you put them on ice, packed ice, or blue ice, you can go super fast. There are buttons all over the highways because mobs will spawn on this unless there's buttons there. While building this, hoglins and zombified piglins were a big problem, so now that the buttons are down, that is no longer a problem. The main Nether hub is also marked with a beacon and 0-0 on every side. There are 8 ender chests and 8 crafting tables. You can climb up some ladders here to get to a viewing platform or an AFK room if you need it. This obsidian pillar right here is a ladder to get underneath the bedrock. So I went down the ladder and this was my old Nether hub. Same concept as the Nether Highway hub above, except there's tunnels instead of open air. Navigating my way through all of these tunnels is much more confusing than having open air like above bedrock. So wherever I needed to go in the world, if it's a witch farm, home base, a jungle, mesa, I would just dig a tunnel there, set up a portal, and that was my old system. Like you saw at the beginning, I broke all the portals that are underneath the bedrock, so unless I need things like netherrack or a nether fortress, then I will come under the bedrock, otherwise I'm staying above. Also, mobs spawn like crazy in here, so your tunnels are always going to have some mobs in them. There are 4 pathways that go in all 4 directions. There's 1 gold portal to signify a portal underneath the bedrock. So I have an overworld gold farm, and this portal is at the coordinates where that gold farm is in the overworld. There's many portals there, and sometimes the pigmen go back through the portal, and if this wasn't here, there'd be a lot of mobs stacked up. That would cause a lot of lag, but they just die from fall damage. As you can see, there's letters on top of each portal. Each letter above each portal is the first letter of the name of the place that the portal takes you to. So this is home base, there's an H. Over there, that P is for Podzol, and G for Gold Farm. I have 32 render distance on right now, that's the max, and you can see all of the Nether highways except in this direction. In that direction is a dark oak forest, a mushroom island, and a wither skeleton farm. All the highways have signs at the very beginning on either the left or right side depending on which side the portal is on. So first up on the left side is the acacia biome, so if you went left you would hit the acacia biome first and then after coral reefs. If you were going right you would find the jungle biome pathway first and after the mesa biome pathway. So here I am over here. If you were going left you would break off into this direction, the acacia biome. If you were going right you would first run into the jungle biome, and the other 2 are down there. At every intersection, there are signs that tell you what's left on both sides of the road. So apply that concept to every other road, this one, and that one, and you'll understand how this whole thing works. Here's another side, and the final side. So that S right there is the storage room. So I'm not going to go in these 3 directions, I'm going to go in this direction. That's a flower forest, that's a desert, here's the closest intersection, that's the dark oak forest, that's the mushroom island, and that's the wither skeleton farm. Here's the end of the longest highway. So if I wanted to use the wither skeleton farm, I would just come over here. If I want to do maintenance, I'd go this way, but I don't really need to do that right now. There's a ladder to get up. I just used an elytra, and I probably will since I am above the bedrock now. In the long run, using boats is probably the best option, but I just like flying. This is where I was staying organized. I had extra storage, a crafting table, ender chest, not a bed because we're in the Nether. I lit up the area and I used this place for my shulker boxes. That's everything. It's time for the block of the day, and hey, I can just use the home base portal to get there. Here I am. Place it down, place a ladder on the back. That's episode 47. Don't forget to hit that dislike button.